Hello, I'll just show you what I've done here with a HD44780 display. This is a LCD display with a backlight, two lines of 16 characters, cost about £2 or something from eBay. Straightforward to use. I've connected it, sorry about the mess here, but I've got a PIC 16F636 to control it, two push buttons. It's just running off four AA batteries. I've got an on-off switch there with a crystal going to the PIC chip. That's it really. Well, and this was a quick job I was asked to do for a chicken hutch opener. So this is the kind of the first stage of the prototype. The whole thing's on the printed circuit board now, but this is lying around, so I thought I'd sort of give an idea of what's involved. Switch it on and you see how long the display takes to power up. There it says chicken hatch opener and set clock. There are two push buttons there. One's for setting can't see, oh yeah, here. One's for adjusting things like the time and so on. The other one's to move to the next menu. So if I press that, say set it to, I don't know, you can see the cursor move across there. 11, I don't know, that'll do. And there's the cursor, but it's quite slow moving. And then it says running, and it's just running a real-time clock routine on the PIC controller there. Straightforward to do. Just a few tips. First of all, right, you see the display power down there, and that's because if I press the button again, it will come back into life. If I press it properly, that's because this display takes quite a lot of power. It will flatten the batteries in a week or two if you leave it switched on, even in standby. So what I've decided is best, and this is probably a good tip, is to remove power from the display. So every time it switches back on, you see there's a bit of a delay. It has to reinitialize. And that's the only way really to save power. There's some things like set clock. If you go to that menu, it sets the clock. Set an opening time, set close time, and set mode, be it open on clock, close on clock, open clock, close sensor, open sensor, close clock, open sensor, close sensor. Then just choose whichever mode, and then it goes back to running. That really is it. I mean, you can do it so you can control that whole display quite easily using a PIC 16F636, which costs about 60p or something. The program is quite straightforward. All I had here was just I quickly made up a programming lead to the PC just to use what did I used one of these things, PIC Kit 2, and you can really, I mean, to do all the programming for this and build the hardware, well, to do the programming probably took a couple of days. The hardware to design the PCB probably took another maybe 3 or 4 days because it was a bit fiddly. Anyway, it gives you an idea, and there it goes. Should still be running. There. That means I've been talking now for about 2.5 minutes. Well, thank you for looking at my crappy video. Hope it comes in useful. Remember, if you want a cheap display, HD44870 LCD controller, get them from eBay or Amazon for about £1 each, maybe £2. PIC 16F636, running off batteries. Make sure you shut the power down to the display. And actually, how have I done that? I'm running the display straight from the power line, straight from the I/O of the PIC. There's enough power there to do that, and the same with the backlighting. You can run that straight from the PIC too. And the contrast setting, just a couple of resistors just to set the contrast on the display. Thank you very much.